Hello and welcome to a new season of Inside the PGTI, as the Professional Golf Tour of India teed off for the first time in 2014. The new season came in with a lot of promise of new tournaments, new venues, new champions and increased prize money. The season started with a star-studded field at the Kalhaar Blues and Greens for the PGTI Ahmedabad Masters. It was the first of the newly formed Super Series events at a brand new venue, making its debut on the tour. The latest PGTI initiative was aimed not only at the expansion of golf in India, but also at providing better opportunities for the professionals of the country.
The idea behind Super Series is we're going to have 7 tournaments in a year. To start with in 2014, of the 7, 5 will be new tournaments and 2 existing championships will count towards the Super Series. For the new 5 events, we are very consciously making efforts to partner with local sponsors and clubs to make the events bigger. So when we go to a particular venue, it's not just that we are going there with a tournament. The local partners are pumping into the event in terms of infrastructure, in terms of prize money, in terms of awareness at the local level for the sport. And all these 5 new events will be in partnership with the local partners. So that's going to be a very big positive over the 5 events. And as we move over the years, the percentage of involvement of the local partners will substantially keep growing, and that will help make the tournaments bigger as we move along.
In all, the Super Series events will carry a total prize purse of over 3.5 crore rupees with 30 lakh bonus for the eventual winner. The tournaments are planned not to clash with Asian Tour events, making it possible for the top Indian golfers to participate.
Now, that was the idea behind the Super Series, that we have to get our top professionals who are playing on higher tours to come and play in India. And that's why it's been very carefully created, the whole series, in terms of it will not clash. There will be bonus points riding, there will be a big bonus pool at the end. And I think we made a great start with a player field like that we're seeing at the Ahmedabad tournament. And as we move over to the next 4 or 5 events, I'm sure the player field will get stronger, if not remain the same.
The field in the PGTI season opener was strong indeed, featuring India's Asian Tour regulars who were keen to lend their support to the Super Series.
It's great what they're doing. It's anything to grow the sport. That's what we want, and this is one of the ways to do it. And to attract bigger players or better players, you need to have more money. It's just that's the rule of thumb. So it's good that they're doing that. And then at the end of the Super Series, the winner will get 30 lakhs a bonus. But in order to do that, he has to play a minimum of 4 events. So it's structured such that they are making their money, but they're also supporting the tour and not just playing other bigger tours.
बहुत अच्छा है कि ऐसे टाइप का एक मिस्टर गौतम थापड़ ने कुछ प्लान किए थे कि ऐसा कुछ होए, और वो चीज़ हुआ, क्योंकि ये प्लान उनका काफ़ी पहले से ही था। तो ये चीज़ हुआ और अच्छा है कि काफ़ी बड़े प्लेयर्स भी आएंगे और जो ब्रॉड खेलते हैं, और अच्छा है कि और इंडियन टूर खेलते हैं उनके लिए भी काफ़ी अच्छा है। और मैं कोशिश करूँगा कि मैं भी जितना हो सके खेलने की कोशिश करूँगा।
The 7 Super Series events will only be a part of a much larger and richer PGTI in 2014.
The target we have for us this year is we're looking at between 18 to 20 tournaments, and we're looking at anything between 9 to 10 CR of prize money. And when I say 18 to 20 tournaments and 9 to 10 CR of prize money, we're not counting the international events in those. We're not counting the special format events like the Louis Philippe Cup, or if another one gets staged. We're looking only at order of merit full field events. So we're looking at 18 to 20 and with prize money in the range of 9 to 10 crores.
And while the PGTI was set with its plans for 2014, those participating in the season opener had also set their targets and laid out their plans for the year ahead. Anirban Lahiri, India's top golfer who ended 2013 ranked 111th in the world, had set the bar high for himself.
Breaking into the top 100 would be the first step, I think. Now that I am on the cusp of it, I have to make sure I keep my focus. But I think in the bigger picture for me is going to try and break into the top 50 or 60, and that will get me into the World Golf Championships, the majors, It'll get me a partial exemption in America, which is probably the only way I'm going to go to America because I'm not looking to play web.com Q School.
For SSP Chaurasia, the target was to get back on the European tour.
लास्ट ईयर मेरा यूरोप में कार्ड लॉस हो गया था, तो मेरा अभी टारगेट ये है कि मैं करंट ईयर जो है और जितने भी इवेंट्स मेरे को नेक्स्ट खेलने को मिलेंगे यूरोप में, मैं जाके अपना यूरोप का कार्ड वापस लेना चाहता हूँ. सो ये मेरा अभी टारगेट है और मैं उस पर लगा हूँ, काम कर रहा हूँ.
Doing well on the Asian tour was the objective for many, including a seasoned pro like Rahil Gangji.
I have actually set two goals, one for the Indian tour and one for the Asian tour, and they both are the same. I want to win two events on both tours. Last year I was just a few short of achieving my goal, and that's because I missed two events. But I'm not too cut up about it. I think I did play well, and having kept my card coming out of Q School, I was pretty happy. And so this year is going to be a little more, competitive. I think I need to be more competitive. So 2 wins should do it.
Well, my target this year is play well on the Asian tour because I've just got my card back on the Asian tour. I lost it last year, and I was very disappointed after losing my card. So, regaining my card was on my mind last year, and I achieved that goal of mine. So I'm just, this year I want to focus more on the Asian tour and try and play more consistently on the Asian tour. That would be my target for the year.
I didn't have a really good season last year. I was coming off an injury for which I didn't play for 4 or 5 months. So my form was very erratic. It's the beginning and middle of last year. Towards the end, I started getting a few good rounds in some important tournaments, and I think just building on that. And I'm going for Q School in a couple of weeks, so I guess keeping guard in Q School on the Asian tour and retaining it. I think that would be an important goal of mine. I did that in 2012, but it'd be good to do that again.
An Asian tour card was also on the wish list of young guns like Angad Chima, who finished third on the PGTI Order of Merit in his rookie season last year, a performance that surprised the 24-year-old himself.
It's true, I do have a certain expectation, but I don't know if it's fair because I'm not 500% sure about last year being a great season or just a little bit of a fluke in there. But that's why I'm not trying to set my hopes too high. I'm trying to just go play my golf, do my best, and my main aim is to get onto the Asian tour this year. If I can do that, that'll be great.
At the end of January though, all these players had only one thing on their mind, getting their PGTI season off to a flying start. But most of the 119 professionals teaming off the Ahmedabad Masters found the picturesque Kalhaar blues and greens particularly difficult to deal with. Get the details after a break.